Hi fellow guitarists and welcome to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click on the subscription button below and turn on the bell for the notifications for every video that we're going to be posting. Okay, so today we're going to be doing Alec Macheso's song Charakupa. If you haven't seen the video, you can click on the card showing on the screen and you can watch and enjoy. Okay, so let's get to it. Alright, so the key of the song is in D sharp. And for you to be able to play the song, or most of the Sungura songs, you have to be familiar with intervals, and particularly the third intervals. So for this song, we'll be talking about the third intervals. So what is a third interval? It is when you play two notes which are 3 notes apart from the major scale. For instance, you play the first note and the third note, of which this is the concept that's being used on the song. So if you play the first note, you play with the third note of the major scale. Remember, the major scale has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the F note. So if you play the second note, if you play the first note, let's go to D sharp on our second string. And fret number 13, 14, 15, 16, and fret number 16. So that's our first note, and that's our third note, and that makes our interval. So if you play 2, it means you'll play with 4 as well. So 2, 4. All right. So if you play 3, come on, it's simple math. If you play 3, you play with 5. If you play with 4, you will play with 6. So that's an interval. So that's the third interval that's being used. So we won't get much to it. Let's get to how we play the song. Okay, so we're on the 16th fret, second finger, second string. Then our first finger is on the 15th fret. That's our interval. So you strike then. So if you do it down and then up, so you do 1 up and down. No, that's down and up. I don't know, maybe with you it might be different. So then we go to the second interval of our major scale in D sharp. Then you go back to 1 and 3. So it's 1 and 3, 2 and 4. Remember, the major scale is on this formation that is showing on the screen. So that's the shape that we're using when we're on this part of the neck. So it's 1, 3, and you go back to 1, 3. So you just strike once, then 1, 3. So we go down. So it's from 1 and 3. You go down to 7 and 2, like that. 1 and 3 is 16 and 15 of the fret. 2 and 4, the fret number 19 and 17 of the fret. 16 and 15. Then 7 and 2, there's fret number 15 and 13. So 15 and 13. And then we go to 13 and 11. For us, okay, so just a disclaimer, probably the original doesn't play using the same positions that I'm playing, but the notes, they are the same. So then we come back to the second and third strings. We're still using third interval. So here we're using, so we are now at the third and the fifth interval. So with third and fifth interval, that's second finger on your third and fret, third string, and first finger on your 12th fret and second string. So you can hammer on that. So that is now 4 and 6. Okay, so still on the third interval. So now we are 6, 7, and this is D sharp. So D sharp, that's 1 and 3. So you like do a slide from 7 and 2, 1 and 3. So I usually use the same fingers so that the slide comes up nicer. If you try to change the fingers, it doesn't come up nicely. So that's the first part. Then, so that's 1 and 3. We're back to our 16th and 15th fret on the 1 and 3. So we jump. So it's 1 and 3, 2, 4, 3, 6. So you jump from 1 and 3 to 3 and 5. So 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5. So I think I said 6 last time. So you have to be quick. So Sungura is very good with using intervals which are very quick. So if you want to learn those, that's the best genre to start at. Okay, so all right, so there is a picking, you're picking downwards and upwards. And then the next part is, so it's 1, 3, 2, 4. So you have to be really quick for it to come out nicely. So this interval, your second finger is on the 17th fret, third string, and your third finger is on the 18th fret, fourth string, like that. And then you do a hammer on. You just bar your first finger on the 15th fret, barring the second and third fret, the second and third finger, and then you come back up. Here we're holding the 1 and third interval again. So you see, the third intervals are really being used very much, but knowing the voicings now makes you a genius, especially for the Sungura guitarists. They are very geniuses. All right, so there, so your third finger is on the 18th fret, and your 18th fret of the 5th string. Your second finger is on the 17th fret of your 4th string. So it's hammer on, all right. Then the next part is hammer on again, you do it the one that we talked about, first finger, hammering down your second and third strings on your 5th fret, and you hammer on with your second and third finger, second on 16th, third on 17th. Sorry about that. Okay, so then so there's a bit of sliding there. If you want, but yeah, it's like a passive it's a passive technique that's been used. So there you'll be holding with your third finger, 17th fret, first finger, 17th fret, 4th string, then first finger on your 15th fret, 3rd string. That's the interval we're using there. So usually when I'm playing it, my first finger still remains where it is. But be careful when you're picking not to pick more than 2 strings, because they're gonna ring. Then I change. Now I'm on an 18th fret, 3rd finger on your 18th fret, 4th string, and your second finger on your 17th fret, 3rd string. Okay, so it's so if you want to try it out, start slow, and as you grasp it, you can turn your metronome up when you are practicing, and you'll eventually get it. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope this helped you a lot. If you have any comments, any suggestions, or any contributions, you can drop them on the sector. If you have any comments or requests, you can drop them. Okay. If you have any comments or requests, you can drop them down on the comment section, and we'll be glad to. So if you have any questions, any comments or requests, you can drop them in the comment section below. So I was happy to do this video for one of our subscribers, and thank you very much for your request, and I hope this helped a lot. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please click on the subscription button below and turn on the notifications. And in case if you didn't see the video of the cover, it's coming right up. Thank you so much. Hi fellow Kitidos, and welcome to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click on the subscription button below and turn on the notification bell to get notified of all the videos that we post. So today we're going to be doing a tutorial for Chidekete by Leonard Embo, and if you haven't seen the cover that I've done for the song, you can click on the guide that's showing on the screen. So let's get to it. So the key of the song is in G, and we are going to be using this shape of the major scale. Okay, so that's the scale shape that you have to know for the first part of the guitar melody. So what happens? So the first is a slide. So the slide, just a small slide to the 9th fret, which is just a slight slide from 8 to 9. So from 8 to 9 on the 4th string with your third finger like that, and then with your 4th finger you play on the 10th fret you play the 5th and then the 4th string. So on this one you play the 9th fret, that string, and then you go to the 8th fret, 2nd string. Then you go to 9 and 7. 9th fret, 4th string, and then 7th fret, 3rd string. And then the next part is you play your 8th fret, 2nd string, and then 7th fret, 1st string, and then you go to the 10th fret, and you pick your string there like 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up and down, up and down. And then you go for on your 1st string, you go to the 8th fret, then 7th fret. Then you go to the 2nd fret, 10th fret. Then you go to the 2nd string, 10th fret. Then 8th fret on the 2nd string. Okay, so you can start playing it slowly until you get it. And then the next part of the song, okay, so for that part you have to know this major scale shape. Then we go to our 15th fret there. So I use my 2nd and 3rd finger to play on the 15th fret, my 1st string and my 2nd string like that. Then I removed my 3rd finger, I put my 1st finger there on the 14th fret, still on the 15th fret on your 2nd string. So, and then you go to the 13th fret, 2nd string, 1st fret, 1st string, 12th fret. So here you strum. And then you go to the 15th fret. And then you go back to the 15th fret. So I just used my 4th finger to just bar. Then the next notes are on the high Gillette. Okay, so the next, after this, then the next is playing the 18th fret, 2nd string, and then you go to the 15th fret. So and then you repeat. Okay, so the next part is playing the same double stops or diatones which we played when we're going down. So we play the one with the 13th fret and 12th fret, 13th fret on second string and 12th fret on your first string. And then you play 15th fret on your first and second string. And then you go back to the one on your 14th and 15th fret. 14th fret first string, 15th fret second string. So it's that's the last part. Okay, so the next part is you play the fifth on the 15th fret, second string, then your third string you're on the 16th fret and your fourth string you're on the 17th fret. So you start with your second string, then third, back to second, and then you go to fourth. Like that. So those are the two main guitar melodies that are being played. So and that's it. I hope this whole video helped you a lot. And if you have any comments, suggestions or requests, you can drop them on the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can click on the subscription button below and turn on the notification bell to get notified of all our videos. And if not, you can be watching out for beginner guitar series that's coming up soon. And thank you very much for all the supporting. And welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Joanna Mao. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click on the subscription button below and turn on the notifications to see all the awesome videos that we post every now and then. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a tutorial for the song Mugore, and it's very exciting. Stay tuned. So the key of the song is G, and as we have seen with most of our songs, we're going to be using triads. So we're going downward triads. Okay, so you start, the melody starts at fret number 17 of second string. You hold the 17th fret second string, and the first string you hold on 15th fret, like that. And then you go to the 15th fret with your second finger, second string, and your first string on the 14th fret. So it's, and then with the same pattern, you slide it to 13 and 12, like that. So it's, and then you hold the 12th fret second string and your first string on the 10th string, on the 10th fret, like that. So it's, again, oh sorry, and then we go to the 5th note of our major scale, that is on the 10th fret of our first string, and then we pick it several times using alternate picking. So and then we go to our 4th fourth note of the major scale, and that will be on the 8th fret. So 10th fret, we go from 4th fret, so we go from 8th fret to the 7th fret. That's our third note there, which is the B note. And then we come to the 10th fret of our second string to play the second note, which is A. Then we go to 8th fret on the second string. Okay, let's put it together. So you can slide to make it nicer. Then the next part is that will be our 7th fret and our 10th fret on the first string. So I'm just removing my fingers so that you can see what I'm doing. Then you do a pull off. Pull off on the 8th fret to the 7th. Then you go to the 10th fret, second string again, back to 7th, back to 8th on the second string. Then the last part is, okay, let's first put it together. Then so the last part you play on the 7th fret, that string, and then still on the 7th fret you play on the first string, and then still on the 7th fret, that string, you put your first finger on the 5th string. So it's then you go back to our 8th fret, second string. So let's put it together. Thank you very much for watching our tutorial. I hope this helped you a lot. If you have any comments, any suggestions, you can drop them on the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click on the subscription button and turn on the notifications to see all the exciting videos that we always publish. Thank you so much. Hi fellow guitarists, and welcome to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click on the subscription button below and turn on the notification bell so that you can hear of all the videos that we post. Okay, so today we're going to do a video for the song Varipiko Amai by Thomas Mafumu. So the key of the song is in the key of C. C and okay. So with okay. So the position of our major scale is pattern number 5. So the first note is on the 8th fret. Let me play it slowly first. Okay, so the first note is on the 8th fret of the first string. Then the next note is on the 7th fret of the first string. Then the next note is on the 6th fret of the second string. Then the next note is on the 5th fret of the first string. Then we go to the 8th fret. 8th fret of the second string, 6th fret of the second string, and 5th fret of the second string, same string. So when you're going from the 6th to the 5th, you do a pull off. Then the next notes are on the 7th fret and 5th fret of the third string. So followed by the 4th fret of the third string, 4th fret of the third string, and then followed by 7th fret, 5th string, and then 5th fret, 4th string. I usually use the finger number 2 and 4. And the last part is on the 7th fret of your third string and the 5th fret of your second string. So in full. And then the next part is so for this part, the 7th fret of your third string, then 5th fret of your second string, and then you go to the 5th fret third string. So if you can bar them so that you don't have to move your finger, it's fine. Followed by 4th string of your third fret, followed by 4th fret of your third string, and then you play on your 7th fret, your 5th and your 4th string. And then the next time it will be 7th fret and 5th string. Sorry. And then the next time it will be 7th fret of your 5th string and 5th fret of your 4th string. So it's in full. So in full. But look, can you
pause it.
look, can you Thank you very much for watching our video. We hope this helped you a lot. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click on the subscription button below and turn on the notification bell to get If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this helped you a lot. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click on the subscription button below and turn on the notification bell to get all the videos that we post. Thank you so much. Hi fellow guitarists, and welcome to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscription button below and turn on the notification bell to get all the videos that we post. Okay, so today we are going to be discussing the song by Oliver Mtukudzi, Hazuyele, and we'll be dwelling on the lead or the melody that's in the guitar. I hope this helps. Stay tuned. So the key of the song is in G. If you want to check out our easy guitar songs that are in the key of G, you can click on the card showing above. So, how are we going to be playing this song? Firstly, we have to know the major scale in this shape. On the 10th fret, 5th string. So this is the major scale shape that you have to be having in your mind as we play this song. So the first notes, right, so you bar, on your 7th fret you bar with your first finger, the 1st and the 3rd string, and then with your 2nd finger you place on your 8th fret, 2nd string. And then at the end, you can just down pick because we're going on the same direction. And then on the last note is on the 10th fret of our 1st string right there. So that's 1, 2, and then we change. So right there we'll be holding on our 9th fret with our 2nd finger, 3rd string, and then with our 1st finger we'll be barring the notes on the 8th fret of the 1st and 2nd string like that. Just like the triad. C major triad. And we don't forget this 5th note of the major scale. That's on our 10th fret and 1st string. Like that. So 1, 2, 3, back to the 1st shape. You play it twice again. And then the next lead line is going down the major scale. So we start on the 1st note of the major scale, which is on our 10th fret, 5th string. And then with our 1st finger we go to the 4th string, 7th fret. Then with your 3rd finger you go to the 9th fret. string again. And then you go to the 3rd string with your first finger, 7th fret. Like that. So it's now. And then with your third finger, you go to the 9th fret. And then you go next to the 7th fret with your first string. So these notes are not single notes, as you would have noticed from the song. So it's double stops. So it's played in double stops. So from the 7th fret, from the F fret, you go and play the double knot on the 10th and 8th fret. 10th fret of the 2nd string and 8th fret of the 1st string. And then you alternate it with the 8th fret of the 2nd string, 7th fret of the 1st string. So if you want to watch other videos with these notes, you can click on the cards that are showing above. Okay, so in full, thank you very much for watching. I hope this helped a lot. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscription button and help the channel grow. Thank you so much. Okay, so the lick goes like this. It uses some chromatic notes. So remember, the key of the song is G. So it's from our 8th fret on the 2nd string. So it's on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, then 9, then 10. Just like that. Then you go to the 3rd string and play 7, 8, 9. And then you go to the 4th string and you play the 10th, 9th and 7th notes. So it's twice there. Then we go to the third string and then we hammer on from our 7th to the 9th, and then you will let go and play the 7th again. So it's Simba by Worship House. So it's a very old song, a gospel song, but the vibe and the guitar is still fresh and so cool. So I thought of sharing Lani how to play the song. So the song is in the key of G, right? So I'll play it slow for the first time, then we break it down bit by bit. Okay, so that's the like whole intro. So to understand this song, you should first know the pattern of the major scale that we're using. So for this song, we're going to be using this pattern. It's in the key of G, so we're using this one. Okay, so that's the pattern that we're using. Let me do it again. Okay, that's the first thing that you have to know. And then you also have to have knowledge about sixth intervals and third intervals. So basically those are the main things that you have to know. And triads as well, triads. Okay, so let's start. What does it do first? So the first thing is playing the sixth double stop. So he goes like, and then the slide. He slides and it goes like. So it slides from 2. Remember it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you slide from 2. So you from 2 to 3. Then you play our 8 or 1 there on the first string. So and then we go down with our sixth interval. Okay, so after this part, we go to so that's a 4. There's a pull off there. From 4 to 3, go to 2. Then we play down with our second invasion of our major triad, G major triad. So third, so it's our major triad with the third on top. So let's put it together. Oh, sorry. Then he plays another triad again. Plays the 5, then I'll try it again there. So okay, and then we now go to our double stops. So the next part is okay. So those are our double stops. So the first one is you're holding a 6th and a 2. These ones. So 6 and a 2. The second one is 1 and a 3. So then the third one is 2 and a 4. So there's also like a hammer on there on the double notes. Yeah. So you have to make sure you are plucking like only 2 strings to avoid the ringing when you are playing the double notes. Okay, so then we go to 5 and 1. Then we go back to 6 and 2. So then the last ones are, this is now 4, 6, 3 and 5. Okay, so those are the double notes. So what makes it nice is the hammer-ons that he plays, and also the sliding during the double stops. So then he plays the triad again on 5. Okay, so let's put it all together. Then we're left with the last part. The last part is just a melody. So it goes like, sorry. Okay, so this one, it's so that's 1, 2, 3. So that's a 4th triad. That's a 4 major triad. So that's like C major triad, right? So that's the first part. Then so that's a slide from 5 to 6, then back. This one. So it goes to 3. And then he plays 5 major triad again, of which in this case, in the key of G, it's D. So let's put it together. So that's the full part. So let's join it together from scratch. So then we go to the next part. Okay, so that one is quite easy. It's a slide from 6 to 6 sharp. Yeah, nice, eh? That's nice. So yeah, that's what it does. Then we do A major, try it again. So we slide from 6 to 6 sharp, and you come back to 6 again. Then we're now in the song. Okay, so let's put it all together. Yeah, so that's the tutorial for the intro for Simba. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this helped you a lot. If you have any questions, any comments, you can just drop them below, and please do subscribe and share the channel. Thank you so much. Hi fellow guitarists, and welcome to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscription button and support the channel. Turn on the notification bell to get notified of all our videos. Today we are going to be talking about Chiwonisa's song, Wandirasa, and we are going to be in the key of C. So which are the chords that you have to know to be able to play the song? It's C, G, D minor, and F major. Okay, so how do you hold C? You take your third finger and place it on the third fret of your 5th string, and second finger on the 2nd fret of your 4th string. You skip the 3rd string, you play it open, and then your first finger on your 1st fret of your 2nd string, and the 1st string is an open chord. That's C. And then for G, you can play using your 3rd finger on 3rd fret of 6th string, 2nd finger on 2nd fret of 5th string, and your 4th finger on your 1st string. The rest are open chords. So you can use this fingering. I use it usually when I know I'm coming from C. Then I'll be like this fingering. Or if you're comfortable with using your 2nd, 1st, and 3rd finger, it's still fine. 2nd finger on your 3rd string. 2nd finger on your 3rd fret of your 6th string. 1st finger on your 2nd fret of your 5th string, and your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of your 1st string, like that. So it'll be Wanira, sa, Wanira. Then we go to D minor. So for D minor, we are playing the 4th string as an open chord as it's D, and then your 2nd finger is on your 2nd fret of your 3rd string, 3rd finger on 3rd fret of 2nd string, and your 1st finger on 1st fret of your 1st string. That's nice, right? Your 1st finger on 1st fret of your 1st string. So we are now on C, then G, then we go to D minor, then we're left with F. So for F, your first finger bars the first and second string on the first fret, and your second finger comes to your second fret of your third string, and your third finger comes to the third fret of your fourth string, like that. So at first, barring these two notes will be quite difficult, but with time and practice, you will learn that you need a little bit of more pressure when you're using your fingers to bar chords. So usually I use the side. It's not really the front of my finger, but I tilt my finger and use the sidewise. So like that. Then the song resolves back to C. So it's C, G, D minor, F, then C. Again, usually I prefer playing and comping the string like that. Alright, I hope you benefited from this tutorial. If you want to check more videos you can see on the cards that are showing on the screen, you can click on them to see more easy guitar songs that you can learn from our region. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscription button below and turn on the notification bell to get all our videos as we publish them. Thank you very much.